next round at racestation.net, which is coming. Give me a chance. Which is coming from Austria.
No. Which is round what?
8?
Without checking the track list.
8, I think. I'd like to say 8, maybe 9.
If any of you have been keeping an eye on the website, you'd have seen that the toing and throwing conversation / argument or dispute about safety car, it has been changed within the last half an hour.
Yeah, so just to put a line right on what has been going on for those that haven't been following what's been going on the site, over a week ago, F2 drivers were calling for the safety car to be turned on, basically to try and spice up the racing, but as for anyone who plays this game and has been following us,
or Codemasters games in general.
Yeah, and all Codemasters games in general, is that the safety car glitches out. As soon as this safety car VSC comes out, it will just glitch out and decide to come out randomly every 3 or so laps. But initially, this didn't seem to bother the F2 drivers, and they were willing to have it on and risk it. But as Stephen has already alluded, in the last half hour, we have been passed on messages asking it for it to be turned off because they've done practice races today. They've done practice races throughout the day, and it has glitched out during the practices. So as a result, regarding the vote, not enough people voted for it to be on now, so it remains off until further notice. But to be honest, the fact that it's glitched out during their practices, I would rather see it stay off until fixed, if at all it gets fixed.
It won't do now.
Which I doubt, considering we're already in a second half of February.
34 days until the F1 season starts up again.
Yeah. Second half of February, and we haven't had a patch since not long after New Year, wasn't it?
Mm.
But anyway, the championship got a little bit interesting after Azerbaijan with KO's win, although he made it difficult for himself in the closing stages of that race. But
the
with
impressive performance of J19 and the thank of Mayor of Madman.
Yeah, Madman didn't have a great race, and he was actually penalised as well as a result of a lap 1 collision with VW. So he also received a points deduction as a result of receiving his 4th penalty point of the season.
Load up the points and then I'll read it out. I don't believe the Constructors' Championship changed.
Yeah, it's not by much anymore. Speaking of which, I don't think Madman or Soups are here yet. I don't think the McLarens have arrived yet.
Well, they're normally the last ones, aren't they? Quick question. If the brother of KO joined, what car would he be allowed to use?
Whatever one isn't taken, basically. He wouldn't be set in a certain car. He'll be doing what JB Troll did towards the back in the last season and effectively hop between cars.
Okay, so the gap at the front is not 13... Oh, it is 13 points. Yes, it is, sorry. Between Madman and KO, but however, Madman's penalty points have effectively been reset, and KO is on the limit of getting one more penalty point.
Yeah. He's on 3 at the moment, isn't he? So
one thing I would like to point out as well, Madman has not finished off the podium yet.
It's due, isn't it? I don't want to make that sound harsh, but it's very difficult to go an entire season on the podium. So it is due at some point. I mean, it so nearly happened last week.
Tell you what, I wonder why. I bet you if KO's brother does join, I bet you he's going to want KO's brother to go in the Ferrari.
Well, Prenta's here, so he can't.
Ah, okay, this gets interesting because the gap between Force India and Ferrari and the constructors is only 10 points.
Okay, so we've got
Gotta keep
18
on that one.
drivers.
That's quite a good. We got, unsurprisingly, quite a good turnout.
Who have we?
The two
who are we
McLarens
missing?
have just joined.
So we're missing JB Troll still.
We're missing one of the. Hang on.
Is it, who else are we missing? Oh, no, Puttenham's there. Who else?
One
are
of
we
the
missing?
Sauber and a Force India.
It's Jay Sturris then. Jay Sturris isn't here. That's interesting. I've not heard anything about them not. Jay Sturris was online as well. He showed us being in the multiplayer. You sure?
Yeah, because if I've looked.
Okay, so Jay Sturris another invite. He's on the game. Where's JB Troll? There he is. It looks like the brother of KO.
Are we going to have a full grid, are we?
We could well do. If Jay Sturris joins, then we will do, because we're guaranteed the reserve driver.
Now that'll be something. 19 drivers at the moment.
18.
Sorry, 18, but you haven't gone into spectate mode
Yeah,
yet,
no,
so.
I don't ready up, and there's Jay Sturris.
Oh, there's one of them. One more driver, and we've got a full
And
grid.
JB Troll's not showing us online at the moment. To be honest, we are at 7:05, so I would like to get this going. So I am. No, my luck. I'll invite this guy, and then the JB Troll will show.
Oh, here's a question for you. When was the last time we had a full grid?
Oh God. Trying to think. We might have had it one of the early rounds.
No, we
For
didn't.
F2.
'Cause I'm looking at them at the moment.
Oh God. Then I don't know. Let's hope the guy hurries up. Gets in his Force India, and then we can go. And then yes, we will have a full grid of 20 cars to
In either
commentate
league.
on.
When was the last time we had a full grid in either?
I don't think we have had for years. There's always been at least one person who couldn't make it. There we go. There he is.
One troubling thing.
Mhm.
Austria, dynamic,
Yep.
has been known to rain.
Right, let's go. We're full grid. Let's get going.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes. When was the last... This is not going to go well at all. And everyone has got decent connection as well.
Yeah.
That's another thing which is quite interesting. Right, here we go. Everyone's running up. Right, okay, so who is... If it's dry, KO for pole?
KO for pole. I think he's been on pole, I think, for all but one race this year.
Nah, he's been on pole 6 times this year.
6 times. How many races have we had? 8.
Yep.
Okay, so he didn't do Monaco, so he wasn't there.
Madman's been on pole for the other 2 times.
I'm trying to think when the other time was.
Unfortunately, your excellently presented table does not tell me who was on pole at specific races.
We used to have that, but the updated
you
table,
did.
the updated table, basically because it made it too wide, having the names at the bottom.
Couldn't you just have the first? Couldn't you just have the first, like, letters from each? Like the first three?
Nah, it's not going there.
It might just be overly complex, or having it in a different colour. Matey Boy hasn't selected a car.
Oh shit! Yes, he has.
There we go. Right, now he has.
Excuse me.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I think he would have been in a Williams anyway.
Yeah, it's the only car that hadn't been chosen. And also to point out, some people may already know this, but from the little bit of running I've done, just get used to the track. Track limits on the outside, on the exit of the corners, is where the issues will come today. Turn 1, like yeah, a bit like Russia. Turn 1, there is a yellow.
You've got your notepad ready then?
I have. There is a yellow high curb just beyond the main curb on the exit of turn 1. If any part of your outside wheels go over that curb, you get a track limits warning.
Look, 20 drivers.
Yeah, 20 drivers. We are in for a treat today.
No, we're not. We're in for mayhem. No! 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 Main question is it dry or is it wet? Oh my god!
This could be a...
Next to this, the F1 league looks a bit thin.
Yeah, it does. We're struggling with drivers in the F1 league at the moment.
Right, is it dry or is it wet? What would you prefer?
I want to see it dry. I just want to see a good race.
I think we're going to have a good race whether or not it is dry or wet.
But I think we'll get more of a good race if it's dry, and it is dry for quali.
Cloudy but dry.
I've got people messaging me already. Is that F2 drivers letting me know what the forecast is? Let's have a look.
Who will... I think it's going to be wet for the race. It must be wet for the race. Because we've got the same issue that we had at Baku.
People aren't leaving.
People aren't leaving. They would have been would have been out by now.
I've just been reliably informed it's wet for the end of the race. So dry to
firing, so it looks like
dry to wet. We got
is it?
a Haas and a Sauber.
No,
Toro Rosso. Good evening, everyone who are joined us to watch what could be a thriller.
And I'm guessing
No, Michael C.
Michael C. It was the other C. No, it was an M. Sorry. Let me go back to the corner. Right, okay,
so...
now we're going back to the old tyre wear interesting scenario where we've got Devil, KO and Putland on the Super Soft selected. Every other person is on the Ultra.
Yep, so...
I cannot tell you how weird it looks to have such a long
list
entry.
it takes ages to scroll through. I must point out as well, we do have a new driver joining us today. YRD, that's going to be awkward. YRDK43. He is a reserve driver for the F2 league.
Call him Year.
We'll just call him YR or Y. But yeah, this guy who is a reserve driver.
Call him Fire Duck.
No.
Or can we just call him Duck? Duck.
We'll come up with something.
Right, so Duck is across the line. Start his first lap.
This guy is the brother.
Only reason why I'm saying that is because of the DK.
Yeah.
But I'm called Year Duck.
Well, this guy is the brother of KO.
Do we know if it's younger or older?
That I don't know. I've not been informed of age difference.
Okay, so first sector is a 17-1 from Duck.
Something tells me he looks like he's a pad driver with the erratic steering wheel movement. I should know that because I'm also.
Do you know if this guy is experienced or not in?
All I know he does use assists. So apart from that, some of the guys apparently have seen him as Michael C does a 107.4 to get it going.
So man goes straight across the final corner.
Someone was a 12.4. How does he do on his first flying lap? It's a 109.5.
No one here has done was. Sorry, that's not strictly true. Well, actually, it is. No one here has actually won this race before. I don't think. Unless Charlie won it in 15.
Oh God.
Callum Rose 109.4.
I don't think he did. Matey Boy 108.1. There you go. The times are flooding in, and of course, this being the shortest lap of the season in terms of time.
Yep.
There's plenty of opportunity to get your lap in.
The other has 107.7.
Yeah, good
That
stuff.
time from Devil isn't actually too bad. 108.8 on the Super Soft.
No, not too bad. Putterland is coming around now.
Or 173.
Putterland is going to get in the 8s as well, I think. 108.6 from Putterland. Oh, and he's hit KO's left. KO's disconnected. Ooh, okay.
This is quite a good time from Trenta, actually. His first safety time was a 16.9. Doesn't look. Oh, we must also explain about the.
Oh, the new kid is crashed.
Crash. That's a crash.
On the approach to turn 2, which is interesting. But that's his qualifying over.
Yes. Now, back to what I was saying.
Oh, hang on a moment.
What?
I've just realised something. Putterland's got a quali ban. Putterland is meant to be serving a quali ban after his collision with Madman in quali last time out.
Not on the website?
Yes, it was put on the FIA section and on the site.
Now, we had this last year with Harry in the F1 League. Now, admittedly, no one reminded him of this fact, but I believe Harry just had his penalty roll over to the next round. I think it didn't go any further than that.
Yeah, we'll have to move it on to the next race. We can't stop him now because he's already been out.
Going back to today now, Michael C. I'm trying to remember, when was Michael C's first race?
Michael C's first race would have been halfway through last season, I want to say.
So was it? I'm trying to think. Was it here?
I don't think it was here. I think it was Germany.
I think it was. Yes, it was, because he was leading there, wasn't he? And then he had a puncture. But saying that, have you seen how tight it is at the top?
Yeah, it's getting tight.
3 out of 10. But it has a Force India and a Mercedes. So it's quite crucial then. If I wonder if the two brothers live at the same address.
Oh, that could be crucial, couldn't it? If that's the case, is the connection up for it? Because it's unheard of for KO to disconnect during. And he has he rejoined yet? I don't think he has he?
No. There's still 2 McLarens left yet? No. One hasn't. Dukes hasn't either. Right, okay. Now VW's on a lap. VW's on a lap, and there's a Toro Rosso right in front of him. It's Soul Man.
Soul Man on a lap.
No, he's going in the pit lane. Oh, VW is going wide. Right, anyway, back to what I was trying to say about 5 minutes ago. Another thing we've got to keep an eye on is... Oh, his lap was invalidated, probably going wide in front. But the pit lane entry...
Yes.
Keep an eye on the pit lane entry.
It was raised in the FIA.
7, that's a better lap. That's more like it.
It was raised in the FIA after the F2 race at Baku about people not entering the pit lane properly, i.e., not staying to the correct.
VW spun at the second corner.
Not staying to the correct side of the line. No action was taken at Baku because it was deemed that you weren't really gaining an advantage from doing so, but we have still told all drivers to stay on the correct side. But we will be taking action here because you can gain a lot more speed and therefore a lot more time by taking a wider route into the pit lane here. So
I'll tell you what, just reminded myself, it's obviously the 5th, we lose the bottom 5 for once in Q1.
yeah,
As well. That's going to be quite strange.
it will be quite
Who
strange.
are these mad people who keep messaging me? Oh, but Mr. Big Friend is watching the
Oh,
stream.
the KO Younger has left the room as well. Say KO Younger,
sure
the
it's
other,
KO Younger?
the other brother.
The other brother would mean there's a third. You mean there's the brother?
The other, yeah.
Right. Apparently it was KO that had the puncher in Germany.
Oh, it was, yeah. He was the one leading in the Haas, wasn't he?
Okay, so now we've got a bit of a lull. Have the two McLarens made a move? Yes, they have. We'll wait until the very last minute to go out.
Oh, Dave 1025 spun out of turn 1.
But we still, we have no time from Suits, KO, both Ferraris haven't set a lap time yet. Ooh. Who's just jumped up? VW just jumped. That's a good lap from VW.
That's a cracking lap from VW.
Well, just in front of J9, just in front of J19, not too far away from the line. Anyway, what was Madman's first sector time? It's a 16.7. The fastest I've seen, but I didn't see Tail Cage, but
There you go, KO's joined, KO's rejoined.
I had a text from our manager.
Yeah, I had the same message.
Could not join.
I've just messaged him because I couldn't invite him. I've just messaged him to say that for him to just go into the friends list, find me, and he can rejoin that way. And he's obviously done that because he's back in. But I wonder with
Madman, hang on, sorry, Madman's catching up to another Toro Rosso.
that he's on a lap. That'll be
Are you sure?
well, he's gone round. So
I'm on an outlap though. And Madman goes
second.
6.8
Yeah, less than a 10.
at the first lap.
Soups only goes 12, which surprises me. Now KO's rejoined, so
And he is in. He hasn't got long to get over.
it's a short lap, so he should be okay, assuming he doesn't invalidate. But I
Now we've
wonder,
got both Ferraris at the back.
yeah, but I wonder if KO's told his brother to get offline to keep disconnecting him, and that's why he. Oh no, he's joined as well. He's just joined as well. There goes my theory.
Completely out the window. Now you go and join me in the corner.
I don't want to. Madman's going again. He has got Dave 1025 in front of him.
But he's also on a lap.
Yep, so he's not obliged to move out of the way, and Madman's gone wide at the last corner.
See, Prentice. Oh,
And goes
6-6.
6-6.
I keep saying 16. My apologies.
Yes.
Trenton's first sector isn't too bad. It's a 16.9. It's only a couple of cents off of fastest, but I think it's the rest of the lap struggling.
He's invalidated again though. He's deep as a 1.
Yeah, that's an invalidation again. KO's left again. Disconnected. Oh dear! Did anyone not test this? I think we could have both Ferraris at the back here. And if KO doesn't join, but KO does have about two qualifying sessions to join into. Doesn't so.
Well, we know that the YRDK is out because he's in the bottom 5 and he's already crashed out. So he's definitely one of the 5.
Vermon's going again. Have you got a visual? Not a I don't know if it's a visual glitch or anything. When DRS is operating, there's a blue light on the rev.
Sometimes, I think on some cars you do get a light appear.
There's the other brother gone. Sorry, I've done now. There's the brother that's gone. Oh, Prenta has done a lap time now, 1:29.8. Definitely not representative. So who's actually getting knocked out here? It's Whiteside, Yearduck, Soulman, Prenta, and KO. Madman's going in the box. So explain to me the pit lane entry rule.
Pit lane entry rule, it's just simple. When people want to just come into the pit lane, they stay to the right of the line, so i.e. the inside, on the way in.
What happens if the outside wheels are over the pit lane entry line?
If they go in normally, actually approach it normally, and they just outbrake themselves a bit, going a tiny bit too hot, but they don't gain.
You see the straight, the straight bit of line, and then it's turn. On the straight bit, the left-hand side wheels are over the line, but when they turn in, it's in the perimeter. As Prenta swaps himself quite literally 0.008 of a second ahead of Soups. Where's Devil? How's Devil getting along? And 8 on Ultras. Now, did he do that lap time on the Ultras, or did he do that on the Supers?
Let's have a look. Best lap. Who are you looking at? Devil.
Devil.
Supers.
So that is just a getty ready lappy, just in case he needed to go outy. Again, maybe. Right, anyway. TLK went out again. Don't know if you saw that. I don't know why he went out again, though. So the top 6 are just over a second apart. Not too bad, but then if you take the top 2 out of it, 3rd to 12th is a second.
Sorry, I'm just sending a few messages to KO.
So where will this new lap from TLK put it?
KO, if he rejoins, well, KO's out of qualifying as well now.
6.69, so it's a 1/10 improvement. So could this race be between Madman and TLK? Madman really does need to bounce back from his. Oh, he's joined again. But he needs to.
No,
TLK,
he's not got enough time.
Madman needs. He hasn't got enough time. No, but he hasn't joined us again. But Madman needs to bounce back really from his back boot. And to be honest, TLK didn't have the best back boot either. Didn't he crash?
He finished the race, but he broke 3 wings, I think it was.
Oh, that was it. Yes.
So yeah, he's had a he needs to bounce back, and I have been informed that KO's rejoined. His brother will not be rejoining us. They've not tested the connection with both of them on it before this race, obviously.
It's just like the well, to be honest, there's loads of things that's a bit tricky. This is the first time that we've had 20 drivers. It's the first time we've had them to have raced.
Yeah.
Okay, just lose out a bit at the end, 7-0. Like line. So looking at how
Definitely going to improve here. Definitely going to get into the very low 8s up into P9. Ahead of his teammate, which is interesting.
Look how tight that is though. 7-3, 7-4, 7-7, 7-7, 7-8, 7-9, 8-0, 8-1, 8-3, 8-3, 8-3, 8-5.
It's a short lap, so that you wouldn't expect the times to be tight. There's not a lot.
Ignore what's about to happen. No one. The drivers have all of a sudden just fainted. they just go straight.
So the people who have gone out, unfortunately, KO.
Yeah, incidents. Look, invalidated lap times, invalidated this in the next lap. Yeah, no, is it not a massive list? If I'm honest, not a massive list.
No, it was not as much as I thought it would be, but unfortunately with those connections issues with KO, obviously with his brother trying to race, it meant that he didn't get to set a time, and he is out.
However, it's going to be so cool to see him through the field, because he's now starting at the back with the most drivers have ever started an F2 race.
He's just messaged me saying, "Am I in Q2?"
No.
He needs to read the rule book a bit.
Read the rule book.
He didn't set a time.
Already, we've got a Sauber come out. Already.
That'll be Blood and Sands, because Jay Sturris is already out of qualifying.
Yes. Cloud is still present, but no grey cloud. Now this is going to be important. Who's going to run with what tyre? So we've got Madman on the Ultras, we've got TLK on the Ultras. Quite a few drivers though have gone for the super soft tyre. Both Mercs have gone for super soft. Both Williams have gone for super soft, Callum Rose has gone super soft, and Dave 1025 has gone super soft.
And Charlie as well.
And
Charlie has just chosen it.
So we've got a 50-50 split pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah, 8 of the 15 are on supers. Blood and Sands starting his lap. He'll be the first to set the lap, assuming he doesn't invalidate.
That's really interesting. So the two fastest in Q1 are both on the supers for the Ultras, but haven't left the pit lane yet. Quite a lot of that midfield are all on that super soft.
Yeah.
I don't know what the delta difference is between the two tyres, admittedly.
There's not a lot. There is not a lot in it at all. The soft won't get used here. I know that for a fact. The soft
or super soft?
No, the soft, the yellow tyre.
Ah.
Will not, because that is the hardest of the compounds here, but I'm absolutely certain that will not get used, because DEG is not overly high here either.
No.
So there will be no need to use it.
Well, if we go back to previous games, the tyres were the ultra softs and the super softs.
That sounds as an 8-0.
8-0.
Not a bad opening lap.
Bad lap. I think that's an improvement from his Q1 time. That's an invalidation if you're correct. But what will that compare with? We've got Dave 1025 on his first lap.
I can see about the Boston line, but I think he's on a... Callum Rose is a 9.6 on the Supers.
Dave's done an 8.5.
On the Supers, that's reasonable. J19 is 7.7 on the Supers.
That's very good.
That's more like it, yeah.
That's... Hang on. What was fastest in Q1? That's
6.7. It was a 6.7. So it's a second off what they were doing in 6.6. Sorry. So yeah, it's just over a second off what they were doing in Q1. But yeah, TLK and Madman are out there on the Ultras, so they've committed. TLK is about to start his lap now. Madman's already. Madman's at turn 4, I think that is now actually.
Yeah, 16.7 he did for the first second. Wasn't bad.
Through the two left-handers. Doesn't quite.
Oh, TLK was also a 16.7.
Michael C is 7.0.
Ah, he is also on the Ultrasofts.
Yep. Madman round the final bend. This will be a 6. This will be a 6. 6.6. Where's TLK?
TLK should come out at 4.
Has he made a mistake then?
No. Why?
Oh, I just thought the time looked like it looked a bit back, but okay.
It might be actually.
He's only. Yeah, it's gonna be it's not as quick. It's 6.8. All right, maybe not as bad then as I thought it was gonna be. Well, the guys yet.
Ooh, nearly lost out turn 1 on the yellow curve. This one's gone.
What about Charlie?
Oh, J19 improved to 7.3.
Charlie is starting a lap now.
That's quite a good time actually from J19.
That's very competitive for the Super Softs.
What would the other McLaren do?
Charlie's done a 16.8 first sector.
Other McLaren does a 10.1.
That's obviously not competitive lap time.
No, it's not, no.
Charlie down into turn 4.
I think this track's a little bit like Monaco, where they need a bit of momentum.
Yeah.
To get going. Oh, Prenta crashed.
Prenta has crashed.
Out of turn 6, I think.
Yeah. Right in front of me.
Hang on, someone's just jumped up. I'm trying to find out. I think it was White maybe.
White has gone up to a 7.7, yeah. Charlie's going to set a 7. Be a 7 from Charlie, a 7.6 on the Super Softs.
Both Hasses and both Mercs being well presented at the top here.
Yeah. What about Putterland? He's just starting a lap, I think. On the approach to turn.
Going to be an improvement from Soup.
17.1 from Putterland. It's not the best first sector.
9.0 was an improvement, but not a place. Hang on, what's the Constructors' Championship look like with Haas and Mercedes then?
Haas have dropped off a little bit. They were in there with Force India and Merc, but they've dropped.
Okay, if you bring Williams into it, it is 25 points between the three. If you take Williams out of it, it's 0.
Yeah, okay. Putterland looks like
so
he's
got to
going...
keep an eye on the Haas and Merc battle and the Ferrari and Force India battle. Only one Force India.
Putterland only, yeah. Putterland only does an 8.6. Not good enough.
That won't get through. So So it's interesting. All the 5 super soft runners
are in
the top 10.
There were more who started on the super softs. I'm pretty sure of that because there was about 7 of them.
There's 8. There was 8 before.
Have a look at it.
I think Devil might have been one. Yeah, Devil was one of them. Matey Boy was another.
So
That was improved. I don't know. Oh, Soups to a 7-9.
yeah, Soups has moved up. So it pushes VW down into the bottom 5 now. So at the moment, Callum
go to the super soft, to the ultra soft. Sorry.
Callum Rose, Devil, VW, Matey Boy, Dave 1025, White, Charlie, and J19 all set their fastest times on the super soft as it stands.
Well, there's only 3 super softs left now.
Yeah, 3 are fitted, but they're all in the pits.
Would J19 and Charlie? I think they'll get through on them times. I think.
Yeah, J19 and Charlie should be fine.
Will they go back out again on ultra softs?
I wouldn't see the point. Why would you want to go out again? Or why would you want to go out on ultras if you've done your first run on supers? If you didn't intend to start on them, there's no point using them.
Use it as a banker. Some people use super soft as a banker.
I know in theory Charlie is only half a second from the drop zone, but it's such a short lap. Half a second round here is a huge amount of time to find.
I mean, put it this way: between the drop zone, Callum Rose needs to find half a second to get up to 10th.
Yeah. VW looking to improve. It does improve. Goes 5th. On a 7-5.
It's going to be quite an interesting race for him, I think. This one. I think he's going to be very pleased he went down to Epsom. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
as he spun. Spins out of 2.
Hit the sausage curb on the exit. I'm waiting for the... Oh no. We're waiting for the last 3 minutes and all hell is going to break loose, aren't we? Everyone is in the pit lane apart from 2. And we're just waiting for that final flurry as VW's gone wide in turn 4. Right, Matey Boy's the first one to budge. Both Williams is the first to budge. Now both of these guys did their laps on super softs.
I've also been informed it's due to rain at the end of quali.
On Q3?
But at the end of this session, they're predicting rain in the next, literally now, apparently. So it looks like it could be wet for Q3.
So who would you put top in that one then?
Madman or TLK still. I wouldn't have gone with KO, but KO's out anyway.
Michael C has closed the gap, I think, to them 2, though, over this session. I think J19 is in the 6s.
Callum's going to improve. Callum's going to improve to 9th.
To 9th. Squeezes him, shoehorn himself in between the Soups and Blood and Sands. The 2 Williams are circulating together. Rain, it just flashed up rain.
Yeah, there's rain. I would have wanted a bit more gap if I was Devil.
But to be honest, is Matey Boy a quicker driver?
At the moment, yes, which is ahead of him by 2 positions. But Devil did out-qualify him in Q1. So, difficult to know, but I think Devil's trying to use a toe, but unfortunately he's gone deep.
No, deep.
The rain is coming down. TLK's gone back out.
Don't know why.
Not sure why. That's a bizarre move. That's Putterland. No, that's Callum. Sorry, Callum's spun.
So, well, I think this will be an improvement for Matey Boy.
Yeah, Devil won't improve, but he might improve. I don't think he will. Macy Boy will, I think.
Macy Boy, no, he won't.
No, he won't.
85.
Is the track already getting slippery? Is it? These...
Oh, that's invalidation.
Yeah, that'll be an invalidation there for Macy Boy. What can Devil do? Matey Boy's let him go. The Devil's now got a clean run. He's done a 17-0 first sector. He's up by 10 on his own time. Oh, can the track stay dry enough?
Not looking good for day 10:25 then.
No.
That's better.
That's a lot, yeah, a lot better for Devil. But yeah, day 10:25 is he is out there, but at the moment he's going out.
He's a bit deep there.
He's lost his time. No, that's it, gone.
No, that's gone. It's
He went
wet now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's backed off. Putterland's retired as well. Yeah, but there's cars off everywhere. There's cars off everywhere. Callum's gone off. I say TLK is out there for some reason. He's risking spinning off here. If the track gets too wet and he, you know, takes too much curb, yeah. Devil, but TLK's just done a 10.7.
Yeah.
He's 4 seconds off the time he was doing earlier in this session. There's no point being...
No, too risky.
Yeah, there's no point being out there.
Are out. Toro Rosso of day 10:25 out. The Ferrari Apprentice is out, and the Red Bull of Putterland is out.
Yeah.
So Callum Rose.
Blood and Sands as well.
On. Them two got it absolutely spot on.
Can I say, I think the standout performance, VW, P5.
Yes, definitely.
I want to...
VW or the time from J19 on the Super Softs?
That's equally up there. That is equally up there in terms of...
To be honest, have you seen Callum Rose this high?
Not since last season. Not since last season.
Is this a bit of a renaissance?
He had some very good races for Williams. Sort of middle part, second half of last season. It was TLK! See, that's the risk. That's the risk of being out there in those conditions. There's no need.
Nearly gone, nearly.
Yeah, if it had been that would have been him starting 10th. Because he wouldn't have been able to...
A nice easy run from Madman.
So we're just waiting for Callum to, and he's coming to pits. Callum!
VW has done some practice. I'm being informed.
Well, it's definitely showing. Right, unfortunately we've got...
I think his demeanour has actually improved, I think.
Unfortunately, this does mean we've got 1 minute and 3/4 to kill now. Since Callum didn't go over the start line, he went into the finish line, he went into the pits. You would have thought people would have learned by now.
So, if it...
From what we've been informed, it's dry for the start of the race, but then gets wet at the end of the race. But
and
we are...
by the look of it, it gets wet very quickly.
But we are going to have intermediates for Q3. I'm absolutely certain of that.
I can see he's quite good. J19 was quite good in the wet at Baku.
Yeah, he was.
I wouldn't say he's probably with the TLK and Madman. I think they'll fight on their own, but that third place is going to be an interesting battle.
Yes,
Even
it will
if it was
be.
dry, that would be quite an interesting battle, I think, because you have J19 and Michael Z probably on adjusted tyres very close. VW probably, I don't know, it's probably 2 groups of 2 there actually, in the dry, but in the wet...
Right, we are going to see a flurry of activity at the start of Q3, because I've been informed the rain goes from light to heavy halfway through Q3. So, in the first half of Q3, everyone will be out there immediately, because it could literally Well, yeah, you hope, because it could well be whoever sets the time for, like we saw with F1 League at Spa last year, when it went from dry to inters. It could be literally the first person to set a time could be on pole.
Yes, because that was
That was Dave, Big
literally
Dave.
had one lap. That was one shot, pretty much.
It was.
Did we have any? What was the corner cutting? See, look, we had hardly any. This one.
6 reports. 3 of them was this and next lap invalidated. Which is interesting. But I think we might see more of it in the race, because obviously you're in closer proximity with other people.
So 2 drivers will start the race on the super soft tyre.
Yeah, J19 and Charlie.
Interestingly, that would mean that both Mercedes and Haas have split their drivers. Interesting for the constructors battle, and it is wet.
Yep, intermediates currently fitted.
Not heavy rain, I don't think yet, but there's a Sauber already on the move.
There is already activity. That is Blood and Sands, obviously.
Yep, intermediates.
There he goes.
That's the advantage that Blood and Sands has, I guess, being right at the end of pit lane, and there goes the Haas.
Interestingly, Blood and Sands is probably doing something quite sensible there. He's keeping his speed limiter on until after the bend, the corner in the pit lane exit.
Unlike very rare for McLaren, they're out already.
Yeah,
very strange for McLaren to say this early. The rain must be on the way.
The rain is on the way, so they've got to be out there quick, which is why.
There is no grip. There is no grip.
Especially if these guys have gone with a dry setup. This could be. There's a traffic jam on the exit of the pit lane here with VW, one of the McLarens, and one of the Mercs, which will be well, it could be either J19 and White, both.
Quite a return to form from White from a couple of poor races in Baku and Canada.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Blood and Sands as he's going to be the first over the line. I'll stick with him just to see how the conditions look.
The championship leader.
Oh, he's wide. That might be an invalid.
The only one who has not gone out is TLK.
Again, which is brave. If it does get wetter and wetter, he might find himself 10th on the grid. He's gone out now. He's out there now. He's joined.
Be careful, he's got to get out of the way of people out the laps.
Blood and Sands, who's the first one to be setting a lap, he's only, 100 yards behind? Not that far behind at all.
That started his lap, and VW was the car behind him.
Well, Michael C is already gaining on Blood and Sands on this lap. They started.
That's an 83 per sector for reference.
83, so that's a couple of seconds off, but in theory it is only one turn, sector 1.
Well, the rain is coming down at about a 45-degree angle now.
Yeah. Michael C does a 54.0 in the middle sector. Reference for Vernon. Oh, Michael C struggling to get the traction down.
Madman has done a 52.
Oh wow. Oh, Michael C's messed up the last bend. I understand the 19.3. Michael C invalidated. TLK's just started a lap.
17.7. Oh, hang on a minute. That's going to be
16.5. No, 1.2.
You've got to remember that the finish line is right at the end. VW second.
Wow.
Only half a second off.
Wow. Hello.
Oh, what's in the gravel?
J19, sorry. TLK is just going around turn 4 now.
18.5 per sector. So 52, I think, was Madman to the middle sector.
TLK is 52.7.
Mid 52. I don't know what it was because I'm only seeing the first sector. Charlie in third, 17.1.
Yep. TLK comes
gravel.
TLK around the final two bends. A lot more cautious than I've seen some drivers.
Well, he looked a bit quicker than Madman through there.
16.6, just off.
VW's a bit pleased with his lap, but now we're on our second flying laps now. Madman's
VW's boxing.
Off.
Madman's 16.2.
Found his time in the final sector. So TLK 4 tenths up.
Wow.
As the rain seems to get that little bit heavier.
We're starting to get more towards.
But I don't know, it's weird. This
Blood and Sands is gone.
Strange with its wet weather simulation, because if you stay on the inters, it's not that different.
That's curiously parked, that Sauber. It's on the inside of turn 2.
Madman's time, up by 2 tenths. TLK still up by 2 tenths on Madman.
Final two bends. It's neat, it's tidy, this should be good enough.
Should be tight, 15.
15.8.
Now we go back to Madman. Madman's 3 tenths up on himself and purple by a 10th.
He's giving it. No, he won't get away with that though. No, 16.4, lost his time.
Michael C has gone up to third. Oh, 16.7.
Yes, he has. And he's half a tenth up.
But he's down on what the lead to have done in the first sector by a couple of tenths.
VW's going out again. Michael C's backed off.
Charlie's still 5th.
Yeah, he's cruising back to the pits.
After 4th, 5th and 6th are close.
Yes! Is White going to make any more inroads up the field? Looks like he might.
TLK's backed off.
18.0. White improved on time, but not position.
Madman's a 10th up again, but not on TLK. He's about a 10th down on TLK. TLK's boxed.
Oh, that's wide again from Madman though. That might be another invalidation because he was all 4 wheels off on the outside. Oh no, it wasn't. He didn't invalidate it. That's interesting. He was way off the track. Does he go again?
Yes.
Yeah, he is. He's keeping his foot down. No, he's 2 tenths off.
No, that lap's gone.
VW. I'm going to keep an eye on VW. He's about to start.
No, yeah, he is about to start that, yeah.
Yep. Although it looked a bit curious on the last turn there.
Soup's improved lap time but not position. And it's now backed off.
I think it's getting too wet.
White 6 tenths up on himself. This will be an improvement. 17.3. Oh, hello, someone's just jumped up. Who was that?
Charlie 16.2.
No, 16.2.
VW's done an 18.4 first sector.
Not
bad. About 3 tenths off what the
top guys are doing,
yeah.
But 3 tenths would still put in 16.1.
Yeah, it was put in, but just ahead of Charlie at the moment. He certainly looks more comfortable out there than I've ever seen him. Oh no,
mid 52.
Yep, this could be an improvement actually.
It will be an improvement. It looks like
it's trying to bite.
52.7.
It's trying to bite him. The traction there.
Tell you what, he's got a good front end on that car.
Yeah, he's got good stable car. This will be a 16. 16.3, just up to 4th. Nearly 3rd.
Callum Rose.
Gets out of the way. Oh, just over. No,
No, that's gone.
no, he might as well just back off this lap and go again next time.
Charlie, I think, Fox.
Yes, he is. So we've got Callum Rose
has
run out of fuel. He might as well just retire. White is boxing.
It is now heavy rain.
VW spun at turn 2 again. Michael C and J19 are on outlaps. TLK also on an outlap.
It's heavy rain now, though, there's no point.
No, it's too slippery.
That's quite a good lap time from Charlie and with VW.
Yeah.
Get within, what, 6/10 of pole?
Yeah, that's a cracking lap. Yeah, 0.511 is VW off pole. Sectors 2 and 3 yellows.
That's VW getting out of the way of TLK.
Okay.
Oh, Madman also on an outlap. Are we going to have a final show?
J19 is on.
He's come out just behind.
Well, J19 has done an 18.4 for the first sector, so they're still finding purchase out there on the intermediate. But we've noticed this in previous races. The intermediates seem to last forever in terms of changeable conditions. So even though it does definitely look heavier rain out there, the Inters can cope with it.
Did VW pit? No, VW did. VW did not pit. These had another wobble.
That would have been a high 52 for J19, second sector.
A mid 52 for Michael C. This is good. But no, that goes massively out of shape.
Oh, there's a slow red ball on the racing line.
But he's gone see-through.
Thankfully, but
J19,
yeah, very ill-advised.
I think this lap's gone for Michael C at the end.
Yeah, both of them didn't improve.
Yeah, so they still have one more lap.
Yep. VW will get one more lap as well if he's got the fuel. What can Madman do? Can Madman do anything about TLK? He's just starting a lap now.
18.2 first sector for Michael C.
That's good. That's good. Madman 18.3.
That's down on what his personal best is.
Yeah.
But then Michael C been quite good in the wet though on the previous games. So I think what's this time going to be? 52-1 from Michael C.
Ooh.
Oh, right, okay, that's blown it completely open. We could have a surprise pole.
50
out the way.
51.8 for Madman. Middle sector, 51.8.
No, J19 got slightly out in the way of Michael C in the penultimate corner. That would have held him up a bit. 16.4 was an improvement.
Madman could take pole here. It's going to be close. He does. 15.8 by 14 thousandths. Can TLK respond?
But TLK's on a lap as well, though. TLK's on a lap. Still, TLK hasn't crossed the line. Will this be the improvement again?
Yes,
yes it does. 15.5.
Does VW improve? No, but he stays fourth. A very good job. And Callum Rose is still going round slowly.
Yes. I feel though there will be an appeal coming in from Michael C on J19.
There was J19 on a lap.
Yes, he was. He boxed, but didn't back off enough, and then Michael C had to sort of adjust his line a little bit going around the outside of J19 when he was on his time lap. So, TLK, is this his first pole? Yes, it would have been. Yes, it is.
It will be, yeah, because Madaman's got 2, KO's got the other 6.
But he is now starting at the back. Whee!
Oh. And Callum Rose does
still got to wait
retire.
about 36 seconds because J19 boxed. Remember?
Oh, he did, didn't he? Damn. And he's retired. There you go, sorted. Sorted itself.
A nice fun qualifying session there.
Yeah.
Changeable conditions with. So when it rains, then VW must be laughing.
VW, yeah. I think Mike Whiteside would be laughing as well. He's got a teammate who's actually up there to potentially score some points.
Yes, I will have a look
Decent
at the
points,
Constructors' Championship for Renault in the 5-minute break.
But we had a new pole sitter for this season. TLK finally getting his pole position that has eluded him so far. But we will have 19 drivers taking the race. KO was KO's brother will not be starting due to the connection issues experienced, but it is a dry start as we were informed, but we are expecting it to rain at the end or towards the end of the race, but we don't know how far into the race it will rain. That will be the only element that we're not sure of. But we've just got the traditional 5-minute break between qualifying and the race. And of course we get to also witness the recovery drive of a certain KO who will be starting from last on the grid as a result of his connection issues due to what we believe was because him and his brother were basically sharing the same connection. Obviously connection is not good enough to have 2 people racing on it at the same time. My co-commentator has rejoined.
Yes, I have, yes. I'm slightly annoyed though.
Why?
I don't have any more Rojos or Mojos. I have to go into a wham. Cosmic swoop, cosmic chews with sour crystals.
As long as we don't hear you chewing during the commentary, then I'm okay with it.
I'm not. That's what I have. I had a choice. Either eat the soft sweets or the salt and vinegar crisp sticks.
Go with the soft sweets. Less noisy.
Yes. But gone from popcorn then to whams. Effectively. Okay, so what tyres is KO starting the race on?
I was just, well, part of me thinks he'll go super soft just to go long, but part of me thinks he might go ultra just so he can carve his way through the field. Because
How
he will.
far up will he get, do you think?
Well, what I'm more concerned about is how can he avoid any contact?
Oh, there'll be major carnage at turn 1 and 2, you know that.
Turn 1, 2 and 3, or 4, wherever it is.
All the corners.
Basically, yeah, the first lap is going to be manic.
Who's your favourite? Oh, I was going to say, I was going to see what the Renault was on. Yeah, Renault are in a battle with Toro Rosso, but they've only got 9 points.
Yeah, there's a 63-point gap to Williams ahead of them. So it's a case of just outscoring Toro Rosso and Sauber. Sauber are only about 5 behind the pair of them. Just to sort of get themselves on the board a bit more.
Can force India past Ferrari.
It'll be difficult.
Can do.
They can do, but it'll be difficult since there's one Force India and 2 Ferraris.
TLK wins and KO comes third, and Prenta doesn't score, then it will be a tie. It could come all down to penalty points.
It can do.
TLK and KO both got 3 penalty points.
Right, so yeah, we'll need to. Alright, let's send the signal to go. Signal has been sent. There we go. White side is readied up.
So we've got TLK on the racing line, but Madman on the inside line.
Madman using traction, TLK not.
And we must remember Michael C is behind. He's quite an aggressive driver.
And VW, bit of a trip into the unknown for him.
And the dizzy heights of 4th.
Yeah. Right, so...
So what tyre is everyone on?
KO's on Ultras.
Oh, it's Charlie in first. My apologies, it's not Michael.
Yeah, Michael C's 5th.
Charlie's on the super softs.
Yeah, because obviously he did that time in Q2.
Yes.
Him and J19 are on used supers.
And white.
Whereas Dayton 25, in theory, that's a new set.
Should be new.
Should be a new set.
We've got to keep an eye on. Well, so Charlie shouldn't attack Madman off the line.
But he might come under threat from VW.
But VW doesn't use traction, but Charlie does. I don't know. This could be. The problem is that we keep saying this could be interesting, and of course it won't be interesting. They'll all drive turn 1. I'm a bit like an Austria 2000 on our scenario.
What I will say,
very quick formation lap.
One thing I will put to you now is how many positions do you think KO will climb on lap 1? How
6.
far up do you reckon he'll get to P13?
Actually, I reckon he'll scrape the top 10.
I'm saying he will get into 10th by the end of lap 1.
Or he'll be missing a front wing.
Or, yeah, it's do or die, effectively.
Yeah. Because he has to beat Madman to keep the championship alive.
Yes, ideally, yes, he does. Right, here we go. 3 lights, 4 and 5. We are away, and Madman's had a cracking start.
Bad start from TLK.
TLK badly away. Madman gets the lead. Is that J19? Oh, and there's the contact. There'll be a few wings broken there. But J19 has lunged up into 4th. VW 5th. Michael C down to 6th. There's all sorts going on. Oh, that's a Williams. Who's that? Is that Matey Boy? That's Matey Boy squeezing through soups and whites. KO's up 3 already.
Both Ferraris on the move.
Yeah, Prentice had a good start. Oh, KO's up.
Oh, come in!
KO's lost the position to Soulman. Soulman has come out of nowhere. Soulman has just made 4 places there. Oh, we got contact.
Oh,
Who's...
VW spun.
Oh, VW spun. That's a shame for him. That is a real shame for him.
He would have damage unless he was assisted.
Oh, KO. Oh, that was a Sauber trying. That was a Sauber trying to pit, and KO up his inside. So KO up to 14th, so he's gained 5. So you're closer on your, you're closer on your first guess, yeah. Matey boy's having a run on Callum.
With TLK.
Matey boy up the inside of Callum into P6. Matey boy's up to 6. Matey boy's the biggest mover at the moment.
Okay, but the KO's back in front of Soulman.
Yeah, that was a...
Can I move your attention please to the super soft runners? Third and 4. Oh, Charlie spun! Okay, contact is cursed, sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
So Charlie will end up... Charlie will end up second to... Oh, is that, that's Callum off as well.
He did that in qualifying,
yep.
I think.
He's rejoined just in front, or alongside, Soulman. Soulman's up another place.
KO, another one, is up to 10. Behind his teammate.
Yeah, he's damage free at the moment, KO as well, so he's done well. KO is now the biggest mover.
Oh, there goes Soulman in the background.
It's all kicking off. Matey boy's done oh no, that's called Charlie spinning. Of course, that's why he's up another position. But KO, yep, his teammates let him through. Callum, 5 seconds, stop, go. Corner cutting and gaining position. Interesting. Who would that? Would that have been on Devil? I wonder if he cut turn 2.
Or would have been turn 1?
No, because they're already at turn 3 and 4 now, so I reckon it would have been turn 2. He's gone up the inside but taking too much curb. That'll be my guess there. So we've got
made a few places, hasn't he?
Who, sorry?
That's KO's up the inside of the suit in the penultimate corner.
More yellow flags. So Callum's had another spin, I think. Yeah, Callum spun at the same place again.
VW might have had a spin on lap 1, but he's already back up to 15th.
Yeah. KO.
His recovery drive's on the move. KO's up to 8.
A couple of seconds behind Putterland. We've got a bit of a queue. We've got a bit of a queue forming behind J19 here.
Well, that was probably going to happen
because of the supers.
Being on the super soft.
Yeah, he's got Michael C and Matey Boy. Matey Boy's had a absolutely cracking start in these opening laps. And he's found himself in his lowly P12 on the grid, already up into 5th. But they will have, as J19 gets wide, that will allow Michael C a run.
Already defending.
Not necessarily, didn't need to defend, to be honest.
Defending the fresh air.
Yeah. But these two will have...
with the train of 6 here coming up.
Yeah, you've got White, Putterland and KO, who's just done the fastest lap of the race on his way.
But he's on fresh ultra, remember?
Yeah.
Now, how
Putterland's got a run on White.
At all will he be able to clear this?
To be honest, I think these lot will battle each other. I think these lot will battle each other, and KO's already got a run on Putterland.
Putterland, think. Yep.
Yeah. They both got DRS, but yeah, KO got better traction.
VW up to 13.
Good recovery drive.
Devil's 12. Doesn't really. Devil's moved up a couple of places.
He's up 2. The only non-movers are Soups, Day 1025 and Soulman. They're the only non-movers in the entire field. KO is obviously the biggest gainer, up 12.
Inside, in the penultimate corner.
Oh, Michael C's back up the inside. Ooh. And KO's lining up white.
Doing J19 a bit of a break. Talking of a break, Madman has cleared off.
Yeah, he's cleared TLK already, but yeah, here comes KO. He's having a look at the inside. Break late, break very late, but gets it stopped and he's through. And Putterland tries to sneak in there as well. Ooh. Oh, there's a nudge. There was a touch. J3, so first penalty. First for corner cuts, anyway, or track limits. Yeah, KO now up to 6th, and he's now got 1.5 seconds to
He's up to 15th now. VW up to 12th, he's past Devon. So his recovery's going quite well as well.
Yeah, it'll be another one to keep an eye out on.
So I think Matey Boy will be the first one to get by J19, I think. As Michael C goes a little wide up the corner.
Matey Boy messed up the final turn as well. Putterland's got 3 seconds.
You've got to be careful here. Every 7 laps,
Yep.
there'll be 10 penalties.
Yep.
You've got to be careful here.
That's a disqualification risk there.
Yeah.
KO is already right on the back of Michael C.
Well, remember, his fresh ultras will help him.
Yeah.
But he's what? At 10 seconds off the lead, I think, rough guess.
He's 11.2.
VW is just about to pass Dave 1025 as well.
Renter's
Around the outside into turn 4!
No, squeeze. No. Just up ahead of them.
No, he's still there, he's still about there. No.
Just ahead of these two, Prenter's trying to line up Soups. And Dave 1025 also on the Super Softs, don't forget. Oh, VW's up the inside. He's up the inside. Oh,
Michael C's defending. Michael C's defending. I think it's too late. I think Dave's already broke. Yeah,
Dave's hitting. Dave's broken his wing. Oh, Michael C's coming back at KO though. Michael C's got a run.
I don't think he'll do it though. I think he's too far back. I think KO might be in rich here. Trying to get up the field a bit quicker.
Right, next up for KO is Matey Boy.
But everyone's been stuck behind J19. J19's actually getting away a little bit. Vernon for the second time going to eat.
Well, we've got Spinner as well. I think no, he's already pitted. Who's had issues there? Sectors 2 and 3.
That would be the leaders, but I can't. None of them have fallen.
Is it a back marker? Oh, it's Callum. Callum Rose is in the gravel again in the same place as he's been every other lap. Whoa, Matey Boy's lagging.
Oh yeah, that was a lag. I thought that was a collision going to happen there between Michael C. Absolutely terrified then. Because on my screen them two collided. Devil's in the pits. Oh, KO lunges!
No! He had got to be careful not to break his wing. That was a bit ambitious.
A bit far back as well.
Yeah. Matey Boy defending big time. And then moves back across. Oof. That was a bit overdone there from Matey Boy, I think.
All helping J19 to just pull away a little bit.
Okay, we've got to wait until turn 1 now at least. I think
VW is knocking on the door of the top 9. Michael C goes a little sideways through the exits. One thing I've learned from this race so far, the balance seems to be a big issue here.
Okay, we've got a run. Matey boy's weaving though. Matey boy's got to be careful.
Outside's not going to.
No, he's going to run him out of road.
Both of them are. Both of them went wide. Here comes Michael C back again.
Not going to be able to do anything into
Turn 2. That's late.
No. Oh, Michael C hit the back of him. Sector 1 yellows. I think Charlie.
I think that's
Charlie, yeah, Charlie's had a spin out of 1.
Turn 1. Wall weaving, dummy move.
I can see this ending in an aeroplane crash.
Luckily it's not Project Cars. Luckily it's not Project Cars, so that won't happen. Not graphic stuff. One thing I have noticed, J19 is keeping tabs with TLK now.
Oh, that's Callum getting out of the way. Callum Rose has had a shocker. He's already a lap down.
Right, here we go again. Not close enough this time.
Oh, can I point out, he's actually 2 laps down, is Callum.
Oh, yes, sorry.
He's a lap down on Devil, who's 18th. Oh, good run from KO. KO's got a good run this time.
KO. What's good? What?
Wanted the inside line, but Matey Boy covered it off. He's going to have to break deep, which he does, and he's got the move done.
Yeah.
And I think he'll get DRS as well, won't he? I think he will.
Yes, he will, yes.
So...
that one's now done.
Yep, got him Sands 3 seconds.
The lead of Madman is now 6 seconds.
Which is surprising. I thought that would be a monster battle.
Oh, the Prenter's about to make a move on Soups. Up the inside to turn 4, breaks a bit well.
That's VW behind them.
Yep, VW's going to get through now. Yep, he's through. Yep. Up to 10. We're back in the points.
That's a great showing from VW, who, by the way, has forgotten to change his race number. It was pointed out that the race number he used in F1 League couldn't be used in F2 because KO's already got it. He was meant to be racing with 39, but he's forgotten to change it.
The problem is that he'd have to make a new career then, wouldn't he?
New profile, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Oh, there's 3, there you go. There's your 3 seconds, and Prenter's got a run back on him. If Charlie gets 3 seconds, this is going to be a high scoring place for penalties.
We need a new pack.
Oh, VW's gone!
Crashed and out. That'll be out.
No.
Oh, no, not out.
Just broken wing. Got to be careful though. He's got his teammate and Soulman approaching behind him. Yeah, he's sensible enough to slow down, but unfortunately for him, that's taking him out of the points again.
What? This is oh, Michael C's in.
Michael C's boxing. Did he knock his wing?
Damage your front wing.
Yeah, he's knocked his wing. Yeah, to say that was early otherwise.
What tires he'll go on then?
Back on Ultras.
Soups is in as well. We've also damaged the front wing.
So Prenter's up to 8.
There you go. That's quite a good show from Prenter.
There you go. There's the 2 Ferraris getting their points at the moment. I know it's still not going to be as much.
Still early. We've got the rain to come at the end.
Yeah. This is VW's in as well, obviously, to repair his damage. He's lucky he didn't knock a wheel off. I think that's the full damage rather than simulation damage saving him there.
Yeah.
So I think if that had been F1 League, he would be out.
Badman's in.
That's really early.
And TLK's in.
What's going on? Is tyre wear higher than we thought?
There's quite a big blister on TLK's front left. No damage.
KO's right on the back of J19. This is now the battle for the lead.
Okay.
Okay,
So are
tyre wear
you sure
looks...
the soft won't be used? That's a lunge. Throw.
KO up the inside, into the lead.
Get it stopped. Back to front in 14 laps.
He should lose the lead again when he pits, but he won't be that far off the leaders, I don't think. Less than 10 seconds.
It depends. If they're pitting that early, that must mean there's a lot of undercut potential as well.
True, yes, there will be.
Because KO started on brand new tyres, he probably will be going all the way to about lap 18, 19. Probably. Maybe 20.
I thought he might have been looking going that lap there, but no. Yeah,
well, no,
maybe.
I'm trying to work out how many laps the leaders did before they pitted. I wonder how many laps they did in qualifying, before they pitted. And I thought they did at least 3.
No, I think they did at least 3 runs, so that would have been, what, 5 laps if you include the out lap and in lap.
Yeah.
So,
but
yeah,
TLK dropped out behind the second Merc.
It did indeed. The Madman is lining up Putterland.
Callum Rose is in the pits again. Oh, that's a lunge.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, gets a better traction though. He's through.
Oh, Callum Rose softs.
Okay,
no,
so I was going to say it was showing super softs on my tower.
It flickered to softs.
So TLK's closing in on white, as we would expect. Got recovery drive from Charlie.
KO goes down again.
Got recovery drive from Charlie happening at the moment. He's P12 right behind Soulman. He's up to P11. Whiteside up to 10th, can I point out again? In the points early on.
Michael C's dropped. Did he pit? Oh, he pitted early, didn't he?
He pitted early. He pitted the lap before Madman and TLK.
Okay. TLK behind White. Well now.
VW unfortunately fell all the way down to 17th.
Oh, massively different. Yeah, there's a big undercut difference.
Oh,
massive undercut
Charlie's
difference.
miles wide on the second to last bend. TLK up the inside of White.
Yeah, there's a big difference in tyre.
In the undercut.
Massive. Yeah, undercut's huge.
This is good info for the F1 drivers for next week.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be fastest lap from Madman by quite some distance. He's 2 temps up on his personal best at the moment. Will it be faster than KO's best lap from earlier on in the race, which was a 10? Which will still be a 10, I think. Yeah, but 10, 4. No, not fastest lap.
Not fastest lap.
But he has dropped Putterland.
Oh yeah, by miles. By 4 seconds already. KO still going on. Tyres looking decent. Whiteside gets a penalty. Tyres on KO not looking too bad. Bit of marking on the left, but...
Well, I don't know if some of these drivers pick when it's on like 50% wear, rather than going all the way to like 75. KO's time aren't too bad either.
Oh, that's another one for Callum. There's Matey Boy as well.
He's about 10 bumps in the middle sector on his own personal best.
He's always good at finding time on fairly warm tyres.
So he's actually faster than Madman, sorry. At the front running time, he's actually quicker.
Which is interesting.
I know he had to find about 10 seconds, but...
Madman's lining up Matey Boy, P3. We saw how defensive matey boy got with KO earlier on. This TLK's past Switzerland.
Do you reckon TLK was full? Sort of. Do you reckon TLK just followed Madman in?
Yeah, I think so. He just covered him off, didn't he? On the outside! That's the extra grip for you. Well, we saw this in Spain, didn't we? Madman started on the harder tyre, yet he was one of the first in. So it's not been...
definitely didn't work for him there.
No, Madman. I don't think he's very kind on his tyres. I mean, he's...
Matey boy is in. There's quite a bit of a marking on his front left.
Where would he drop down to? Should go between... I think it was between Prenter and Whiteside. Or it might be just in front of Prenter, actually.
No, it'd be behind.
No, it'd be just behind him. Alongside him. And on the grass. Okay.
Whiteside in front of Dave and Charlie at the moment.
Yeah. Matey boy's already done Prenter. He's done him into turn 2. VW's up to 15th.
Dave's gone deep. Whiteside tries to get the exit.
And there's Charlie in there as well. Whiteside without DRS though, so this should give Charlie an opportunity.
A bit messy.
It's a bit.
Again. I wonder if old KO's in a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic now.
Might have been wise to pit on the lap before. Just to avoid... That's Jay Sturris and Soulman in front of him. And he's not long past Callum. There goes Jay Sturris out of the way. Soulman shouldn't, in theory, get his way into a turn 1. Assuming Soulman doesn't make any errors. I think KO's pitting.
I did say around about lap 20.
Yeah, he's in.
Now he will drop out behind. He'll come out around White, maybe. More ultras. More ultras.
Super's on my screen.
Oh, okay, that's strange. No, it says he's on ultras, I think, isn't he?
No, he's
was ultras.
He's on red softs on my screen.
Oh, right, he's ultras.
Well, don't forget he did disconnect, so this could be a visual glitch we'll get with him. But he's on supers. What does the tower tell you?
Supers.
Yeah, it tells me supers as well. So he is on supers, but he's showing his ultras on your screen.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens when people disconnect.
But J19 is back to the lead.
No, he's off. He's off. As you say that.
He's off, yep. Second time.
We've done that to Charlie and J19. J19's got to be careful. I think J19's going to box it.
The tyre wear isn't as low as you thought.
No, a lot higher than I thought it was going to be.
Admittedly, his tyre wear doesn't look too bad.
Is it softs? No, it's ultra softs. I thought I saw yellow there for a second.
Putterland's in, White's going to be in as well. So, okay. So I think J19's already moved, but I think White's going to be held in the box a little bit.
Yep, they're not quite ready for him. Matey boy fastest lap 109.6. Devil snuck into the top 10, can I point out?
Yep. He's a bit far behind. He reckons behind 9. But oh no, he's not. He's there.
He ain't that far behind. He's going to be right behind White here.
He might actually overtake White with a more better momentum here. Maybe.
We'll have a look, I think. No, he's...
No.
No, he's deep, he's deep, he's deep. He's going to struggle to... Ooh. Thought he might have struggled to slow that down. He has got DRS, but... White seems too far ahead to be able to utilise the... And in the background, Whiteside and Charlie side by side, still.
The other way around this time, I think.
No, Whiteside's always been ahead.
No, I meant because last time we saw Charlie was around the outside and now he's on the inside.
Oh, right, yeah. He's going to lose it. Ooh. Done well to hold on to that.
So I'm looking at the constructive battles we've got going on at the moment. Now everyone's made a pit stop. I believe, I know it'll be Mercedes that are winning the battle at the moment. In 6th and 9th, compared to Happy's 4th.
Yes.
Won't be by much saying that.
Oh, as Charlie makes a move, gets past Whiteside.
Oh, the gap is getting smaller between KO and Madman.
Yeah. Yeah, KO is closing in on TLK quite quickly now.
Still not the fastest lap though.
No, Matey Boy currently holds that. Well, the only guy to... Oh no, KO snuck in on a 9.9. But Matey Boy's on a 9.6. Everyone else is either in the 10s or more in terms of the fastest outright lap. Putterland gets another 3 seconds.
That's the second one, I think.
Yep, that is the second one. But he's done more than 7 laps. He's done 17 between penalties this time. There's Whiteside boxes.
Whiteside did again.
That's his first stop.
Not everyone's done a first stop yet.
Charlie hasn't. Charlie's the only one now yet to stop. Whiteside goes on. Yeah. Whiteside goes back out on the Ultras.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is now part of that KO. No, he still isn't.
It's interesting what's going on out here at the moment. Bit of inconsistencies. The lap times they're setting as who's it? Oh, it's him lapping Callum there. That was Michael C lapping. Yeah. KO's within a second of TLK.
VW's in 2 tenths behind Soups.
Yeah, so he is. And you got White half a second behind Putterland as well.
Run out the final corner for VW. And
Up the inside, does he get the stops? No, he's going to spin it. Just avoids the wall, but loses the position to Prensa as White also gets past Putterland. But Putterland comes back. There's a lunge. There's contact. Just about survive. No.
as now KO is now in DRS range of KO. Right.
Sanders going to try and come back here on White. Ooh, not into there though, that's not...
J19's got matey boy. This is interesting, J19 did it the other way around. J19 moved on to the Ultras.
Yeah.
With the Supers. both Merc now coming back up the field now.
Yeah.
Going on to number 4 seconds for Michael C, who was the first to pit.
Look at the gap between Michael C and KO though. It's 12 seconds.
Yeah,
Between
the
third
front
and
three have
fourth.
run away.
Yeah.
As KO is now right up behind TLK.
Yeah. He's right there now.
Not even half distance yet.
Nope. And we've still got the rain to come.
Still got the rain coming in.
We've got yellow sector 3.
That's Callum again.
No, it's
Dave.
Dave.
Lost the play.
He's slotted in between White and Putterland. As Putterland runs deep in the final bend. Oh, bit of lag there from TLK on my screen. Whiteside gets J3, so he's just ahead of these two actually. And Charlie's in. Charlie's finally boxed. Devil and VW both getting 3 seconds there.
They're both bounced, they're both second one.
Yep.
Oh, bit of weaving going on from
They got traffic. That's J Reese in front of them. Oh, hang on.
Takes it very
That was an inventive pit entrance. He got,
got a penalty for it.
He got a penalty for it. He might find himself in more trouble with the FIA after that. KO 3 seconds. Two more.
KO has to be careful as well. Remember,
two more of those, and he loses 10 points.
I think KO's going to pass TLK.
No, TLK will hang on to that.
You sure?
He'll try his best.
Gesturing.
In the slipstream, I know KO's got DRS, but TLK is coming back. He's up the inside. It's contact. That was a heavy hit. I don't think they've lost any damage
Side
though.
by side though.
More contacts.
I was running out of road.
Yeah, that was getting very personal. I don't think this is done either. I think TLK might come back here. TLK will do his best to.
Wide through the
Yeah, I wonder if he has got a little bit of damage from that. He didn't seem to be able to take the second to last turn as quick as before.
Remember, he would have had dirty air as well.
Right, what can KO do on Madman? But they've got a lot of traffic. That's Charlie on Soulman. The Soulman is... no, it's not Soulman, that's Callum again. Callum's ghosting. I don't want this to sound...
has overpassed the gap to Michael C over the last 3 laps.
Why is Callum just going around in pause mode? And now he comes out. He's gone in pause mode to let everyone go, basically.
VW attempt.
And Callum spun it. Callum spun it. Oh, I thought he was going to lose his wheel there. Thought we would have had our first retirement there.
The usual 3 are still together, so that's Suits, Prenter and VW. Are all together again.
Yeah, they are. VW, I think, for about the 4th time. Trying to get past these two. I think Callum's going to park it. I think Callum, he's coming to pits again. I think he's going to park it. So I don't think he had any damage.
Oh, Prenter's in the grass!
Oh, there's Soulman's off as well. Oh, reversed. Excuse me, reversed straight in to KO. Thankfully, he ghosted.
Prenter's facing the wrong way, going into turn 4. That was weird. That was more like a loss of concentration there.
And he's got wing damage as well, but I didn't catch that, I'm afraid.
VW is about to be lapped by Madman.
And VW's trying to line up Soups.
There's Madman in the background. was weird. It was almost like Trent had lost concentration. That was close. And moved like one from one side to the other side and hit the wall.
I wonder if he tried.
Straight.
I wonder if he tried sort of, you know, like a dummy.
Ooh,
there was contact there. I wonder if he tried doing a dummy, but had his DRS open.
No, because it wasn't close enough to Supes. Oh, Michael C's in.
Yep, for the second time. He was the first to pit
No
first time
damage
round.
Trent is in, obviously, for damage.
Yep. Is that more ultras for Michael C? Stage 3
yes,
gets another penalty.
And White will be in behind Michael C.
Yep.
Yes, he will be.
Yes, he will.
Charlie's now 30. And VW's just left Supes.
Yeah.
So the next target for VW is Devil. That is 13 seconds up.
And that's assuming he can keep it in a straight line.
Yes, looking at that final corner, yes. I think VW's waiting for the rain.
Yeah. So where are the battles at the moment? You've got Putterland less than 2 seconds behind Dave, 10.25.
But then Dave 10.25 is 2.5 seconds behind White, who's 3 seconds behind Michael C. Who's
so
just in though.
Yeah, so Michael C should pull away from White. Oh, is that Dave pitting? I think Dave 10.25 is also boxed in. Ooh, Putterland didn't leave much room for error there. What does Dave do? What does he go on? So he's been on the softs. Super soft, sorry.
He'll come out in front of VW, I think.
No, he's gone on the soft tyre. That is the yellow soft. Oh, no, it's not.
Yes, it is the yellow. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is, yeah. It is the soft.
Nope. Oh,
and that's VW. There's VW.
So you lose about 20 seconds in a pit stop.
Yeah. Charlie gets another 3 seconds.
That's his second one as well. We may not have. We must remind ourselves.
Oh, contact!
Ooh. We must remind ourselves that it's 3 penalty, 3 second time penalties
per licence point. Yep. Oh, Dave's back up the inside of VW.
Back at the front of the gap, slowly.
Oh, Dave
down.
spun it. Dave has just spun it.
So you're now the guilty party in the commentator's curse.
Putterland gets another. No, that's a licence point.
Yeah.
That's his third. Dave rejoins. That's KO going by him, I think.
Yes,
it was indeed.
Madman just stabbed Charlie. No, Supes. Yes, it is Madman and Charlie now. That's
Supes. That's Charlie and Supes battling.
I was trying to. Yeah, it's a bit confusing where the leaders are. Where are they?
Madman is just ahead.
The leaders are, just ahead of that.
The two leaders are either side of this Supes Charlie battle. KO's just behind them. Madman has just lapped them.
The top 3 of the championship, top 4 in the championship are in the top 4 positions.
Yep. VW back up to 10th. There's Michael C, 109.4, which we'd expect since he's just pitted.
Yeah, ultras. VW's catching Devil, but again, it's quite a slow rate.
Devil pits though.
They will be up front, but when did VW pit?
Well, when did he lose his wing? Quite early on, wasn't it?
Again, admittedly.
Devil goes back on ultras. VW does go through.
When Putterland, so he'll be in front of Putterland when Putterland stops well.
He's going to come out. That's TLK, so he comes up behind TLK's lapped in. position-wise, he's behind Dave 1025.
The Madman still has not lapped VW yet. It's getting closer to being lapped.
Yeah.
Actually, Putland will be in front of VW. Could be 22
seconds, yeah.
Charlie's back in the top 10.
He is. White doing another good show in 7th.
Yeah. Michael C is 3/10 behind Matey Boy. Obviously with the new tyres.
Yeah.
Who's Dave 1025 is now past Soups again.
He's making those softs work. There's Michael C round the outside.
At the outside, and you can contact.
Contact, but gets it done.
Madman's in.
KO goes round, which we'd expect since he pitted about 5 laps later.
Madman is going back on the
Soft. Super soft, yeah.
TLK carried on.
That Soup's in as well. The other McLaren's in.
So they did about
20 laps? It was about... no, it was earlier than that. It was about lap 13, wasn't it?
Laps.
Yeah.
22, 23 laps. They could be pitting from what? They could be pitting a lot then.
This will be a 3 stop.
For them. And KO I think's on a 2. Unless they're trying to time it for when the rain comes.
Yeah.
They're gambling on the wet. But KO leads again.
It does indeed. TLK will box soon because he boxed the same lap as Madman. So I reckon TLK will come in soon. Not this time round, but he won't be that far off from boxing. Unless he tries stretching the stint so he only has to... Depends when the rain's due to come. That's the one thing we don't know. Is when will the rain arrive? Yeah, we're told it's going to be wet for the end, but that's it. But we don't know, as Stephen says, how far into the race it's going to arrive.
Well, if we work it out backwards, it's normally 45-minute chunks, isn't it? So
no, it's every... They show you 6 slots, so basically every 6th of a race.
No, we got the date, we got the information in qualifying. So there's only 3 slots, isn't there?
Oh,
it's
yes.
0 at 45 and then at 90.
Yeah.
At 90 it was wet. But it could be between that 45
and 90. So any time now then.
Around any time,
because it was 5 past 8 when we started. It's now 5 to 9. So we're in that sort of 45 to 90 minute period now. Callum Rose gets another. That's his 4th, I think.
Oh, Callum Rose in the wall.
I wonder if he got that while spinning. Yeah, he's spun out the last corner, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
VW's dropping back from Putland, it looks like.
Yeah, he's dropped a second since we last looked. But he's got Charlie less than 2 seconds behind him. Charlie's got KO in the middle of him. Oh, VW's had to let Madman lap him, that's why he's lost a bit of time, I think. Putland gets another penalty, that's his 4th.
That's KO lapping him now.
Yep. Madman, there you go, 1093.
Charlie's right behind him.
Yeah, he's done that just about right. Quite well done there from VW. has meant that Charlie's now in DRS though.
I think Charlie was catching VW up anyway. The KO pitted his first set of super softs on lap 20.
Charlie's through. The Charlie's tyres are flickering on my screen between purple and red.
Oh no, no, he's not through.
Yes, he is.
I think VW didn't. No.
No, VW conceded, I think. But I'm getting flickering, flickering tyre colour bands on the Charlie's car, going between ultras and super softs.
Well, the first Ferrari is Prenza, as they've just lapped him.
Yeah.
And then it's the leader. VW nearly spun out turn 2 again.
White has caught up to a second behind Matey Boy as they lap Soups at the same time. Devil gets another penalty. Oh, White nearly spinning it, and Soups had to take avoiding action. Oh, Soups is at the back of White. Soups has just knocked his wing, hitting the back of White. That was unnecessary because Soups is lapped down.
Still goes in.
He's gone further than Madman, but unfortunately that means Madman would have got the massive undercut. He's already through.
More super soft.
Yep. There goes J19.
Behind J19.
You'll be in front of Michael C.
Oh, maybe.
Just.
Maybe.
He should hold on. Yeah, Michael C's around turn 1 now. Yeah, he would easily be in 4th. J19 gets 3 seconds on the exit of turn 2, which is interesting. Soups pop boxes for his wing replacement. But White is sticking with Matey Boy at 7/10.
Yeah. Oh, and he hits it instead.
VW 3 seconds.
Coming into the pit lane. Oh, that's a speeding. Yeah.
5 second stop go speed in the pit lane. VW, that's a shame. As Matey Boy runs onto the grass on the exit of 4.
Dave 1025 is right behind Devil.
Oh yeah, so he is a 10th. Oh, Matey Boy's wide again. This will let White have an opportunity into the second to last turn.
Oh, more contact between Dave and Devil. Go through.
White's through as well. Putterland only 3.5 seconds off me, but it's good to see Putterland doing well. He's had a few bad races lately, with a couple of non-finishes and.
Remember, he is there because he didn't take his qualifying ban.
Yeah, that is true. He will have to serve his qualifying ban for the next race at Silverstone. He will need to be reminded of that. If he ignores his quali ban at Silverstone, then he's at risk of getting a race ban, I reckon. Ignoring strict orders from the FIA. Whoa! Michael C can't to lap VW, and VW lifted on the racing line, and Michael C nearly hit the back of him. Wasn't expecting VW to slow down as much. Yeah.
This is interesting. I think if KO pits before J19, I think KO will come out behind him.
It's 20.7, isn't it? 20.8 between those two.
It will be close.
It'll be very close. But yeah, if J19 pits first out of those two, yeah. If J19 could come out back in third, it'll be, because TLK will.
No, it'll have to be KO first.
How many times have they both stopped?
J19 pits first, and then KO, it will be the same gap.
You sure? J19 will get the undercut.
Yeah, but it won't be 20 seconds worth.
Yeah, true, yeah, I'm getting us a bit way ahead there, aren't I?
Yes. It's in the corner. Did we see Putterland past Macy Boy?
No, we didn't. Mace Boy's made a mistake. The last time I checked, that was 3.5 seconds. Yeah, Matey Boy's cut turn 1 and got a penalty. Matey Boy's tyres, the fronts on the Matey Boy's car is looking angry.
Angry.
There is some cloud cover appearing.
The gap between the first and third is now 21.5, I think.
21.9. Matey Boy needs to pit.
He's coming up to the TLK's coming up to the back of J19 now.
Yeah.
So, but TLK to KO.
Yeah, and obviously
we'll bring him back into it.
Yeah, TLK, don't forget, has already pitted for the second time.
So that gap is 21, 22.
He'd be still behind him, but only just. But he should get the run up to turn 2 on him if he is close.
The thing is KO going to try and run it to when it rains? Because if it rains before he pits, he is going to win this. Unless his wet weather running is appalling.
Which we have seen in the past.
Yes, but Baku showed he can run in the wet.
TLK Charlie's in. Oh, G19's wide. TLK's through.
TLK's just at the back of Taylor. I think TLK's just at the back of J19.
Wasn't pushed him out of the way.
Well, it looked like it. They were very close together through the previous corner, but there isn't any
that's a
damage that I can see.
That's a battle going on just ahead of them for second to last. Prenter and Jace Reese. As TLK comes up to him. Oh dear, Callum Rose has had a bit of a poor run. Callum Rose is 4 laps down on Jace Reese.
Yeah, it's not been a fair play to him for keeping on going.
The problem is for Callum, he's already 6 laps down. If he gets to 8 laps down, he doesn't get classified.
No, but no, hang on, no.
In theory.
That didn't, in theory, yes, but that's not the rule, though.
Yeah.
This was discussed in the FIA. If you crash and don't make 10%, then you don't get what?
Jace Reese ran wide and came out right in front of J19 trying to lap him. And Trent, oh God.
No, that was a winner.
It might be Matey Boy. I think it was Matey Boy. He's fallen down the field.
Maybe,
look at this gaggle of cars coming up to turn 2. It's about 6 cars here, all for different positions. We've got people lapping each other and people lapping those other people who are already lapping others.
TLK. Hang hang on a minute. Michael C, if KO can't make it to winning ranks and has to pit, so he's now closing into about 30 laps now in the Super Softs.
Yeah.
On 27 at the moment. If it doesn't rain within the next 15 laps or so, he's in trouble. And Michael C is going to go around, is looking at J19 now.
Last corner. Oh, down the inside. Wow. Good move.
Junior Moto GP fan.
Yeah.
And there's the other passer, Charlie, right behind it.
But Charlie is trying to unlap himself.
What the... Because if you now look at the gaps, Michael C has been catching has been lapping quicker than TLK, and TLK is catching KO. So give it another 6 or 7 laps. See, there could be a situation here where KO could come out behind Michael C if he hits.
Yeah.
Because KO should be the one who hits first.
Oh yeah, KO should be the one who pits next. Definitely.
But his front left looks a little angry, but I think he's trying to wade out for the rain. I think.
It is clouding over though, so it does look like it's not far away.
And the gap now between KO and TLK is under 20 seconds.
It's 20.1 on my screen. But yeah, it's at the point where TLK would rejoin ahead of him.
Yes.
But KO would have the much fresher tyres.
Yeah.
VW's back up to 11.
VW's
Just,
yeah.
Everyone up to 7th are on the lead lap. Dayton 25 in 8th is currently the first man who's been lapped.
So who's at the moment a risk in getting a license point?
Well, Putalan's already got one. Callum Rose has already got one. Callum Rose is at risk of getting a second, I think. I think that's his 5th. Charlie, I think, is on 2. I think you've got the likes of VW, Devil all on 2. I don't believe Madman's got one yet. I haven't seen Madman's name pop up.
Okay, don't have one yet.
Oh, there's Charlie. I think that's
got one now.
I think that's his 3rd, isn't it? There's Chase Therese. With another. J19 pits.
Super soft. Now he can get to the end from that.
But we're expecting rain.
Yeah, that's a very odd strategy done then.
Yeah.
Super softs, ultra soft, super softs. Saying that, we know it will rain, but it might rain on lap 69 for all we know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And by that point, KO would have done 49 laps on his tyres.
Yeah, there's no way he can get to the end on this set. He will have to box.
No. Yeah.
So how far does he go?
Now done 30, this is his 31st lap, and we can now see Madman creeping into
TLK. There you go.
It's now 17 seconds now.
18.
The KO needs to use it. 18 now. No, it's 17.9.
It's 18.1 on my screen.
18.1, that's weird. It was 4.4 and then 13.5.
But don't forget the extra decimals. It could potentially add another number to that. Oh, yellow flag, sector 2.
Prenter, I think.
Yeah, Prentice spun out of turn 2.
The gap is now 4 seconds.
Oh, Charlie and VW are still at it. Battle for P11.
VW in favour. Devil's up to 9 still.
Yep.
Seen.
On for some more solid points. VW's car still looks like it wants to put him in a wall.
It's definitely clouding over.
Yeah, it's getting to that point where you wouldn't be surprised as Callum goes miles off into the runoff at turn 2. J19. Yep.
He's now got to try and rush this now because he's obviously made the decision to just hit it and try and keep the
just keep the pressure on.
pace up. Yeah.
Yeah. But Madman is now less than 4 seconds off the lead.
So he's trying to just catch KO to when it rains, so then he's there with him.
Yeah. But when the track does start getting slippery, it will be Madman with the advantage, just based on the fact that he have more grip with his tyres.
Who is the quicker driver at Baku? I know KO didn't really need a push at all, but who was the actual quicker driver? Was it Madman?
Madman was quick, but he kept making mistakes. It's the same with TLK, just kept making mistakes, but the Hasses weren't. I think Michael C wasn't. I'm trying to think. Was one of the Hasses there?
Too little, too late for VW, I think. Rain, it's here.
Yeah, it's there. There it is. So it should definitely get to intermediates by the end.
Yep. Now, do we know if it's heavy rain or
That
light
I don't know. Or I've just been told it's rain. So I don't know how heavy this will get. But KO has got traffic in the form of both Red Bulls in front of him. Oh! One of the Red... Callum Rose is spun on my screen. He hit the... He touched the grass when he braked to let the leader through, and he spun right in front of them.
Damage. KO has damage.
He does. I think Callum has spun in front of him and KO's hit him. There's already people on inters. Right, Devil and Prentner already on inters.
It's too early, surely, isn't it?
But look at Madman.
DRS being disabled. Yeah, no, remember, KO's got damage.
Yeah, KO will have to box. He'll have to box. He'll lose too much time.
But what does he go on though?
Does he risk the inters now and just risk it, or he is boxing?
It's too early for inters.
Yeah,
it has to be.
surely. He'll be fuming. We've got Whiteside, Soulman and Blood and Sands also in.
Oh, that was close. TLK nearly hit the back of the recovering Red Bull in the pit lane.
That would have been Callum Rose again. Callum Rose isn't. Yeah, KO's gone on inters.
Yeah, KO's on inters. So now we've got to look at Michael C now. Michael C might actually nick third off of KO here.
Yeah, it'll be close. There's KO.
And if the
there's Michael
too
C.
early, this will be easy. There's,
Michael C's already through. And he can't.
J19's way too. J19's too far back.
But KO can't get the power down. He's locking up. No, he can't. The dries are still getting a better traction.
That was close to the hash.
Oh! Charlie's nearly chopped in front of KO there.
Put the land in.
But we saw in quali, it did get wet very quickly.
But it depends though.
But look at Charlie. Charlie's just blitzed 2 intermediate runners in 2 corners. And Charlie's still on the dries.
As I said, it's too early.
Yeah.
That incident came at the wrong time for KO. He had the right strategy, but the
wrong time to have a.
How close can J19 get to KO?
It's 10 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that.
I think that was 14 at the start of the lap.
Michael C's gone deep into turn 1.
Trying to work out where everyone is now.
Yeah,
so,
just trying to work where everyone is.
Still on the drive, white side's on the inters.
You got J19, Dave 1025, Matey Boy, VW, Charlie, Soups, Jay Cerise. Jay Cerise is in the pits. Callum Rose has had a shocker today, I'm sorry, but he has had a shocker. We've got yellow flag set to 2.
Madman's in.
I think the time's now.
What will TLK do? TLK's going round.
He's going round. The DRS hasn't been disabled.
No. It might be right on that crossover point.
Yeah.
So the gap between the leaders before they pitted was about 10.2. So we'll now find the yellow flag in sector 2, that might be Matey Boy.
Yeah, I think it is.
He's on the drives and slipping around all over the place. Where will Madman? Oh, Madman's
way ahead.
Miles ahead of TLK. KO.
But I still don't think the inters are the right side. J19's pitting now. But I still don't think the inters are the right tyre yet. They still don't look like they're biting.
I think it's close. The problem is, I think it's too slippery for the drives and too.
Can I point out KO 26.3 seconds behind TLK?
Yeah, so it'll come out definitely behind.
Yeah, it's getting there. Michael C is drifting around turn 4. And he's on the grass. He's struggling to keep it facing the right direction. Callum Rose finally retired. He's binned it.
TLK's in.
Yeah, Callum Rose has binned it in a straight line towards turn 1.
Yeah. That really sums up his race.
Yeah, it has really summed up his evening, that.
KO's past Michael C.
Yeah, Michael C's staying.
Michael C's going round again. No, he's in.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, that's a naughty entrance, I'm afraid, Michael C. You will get a.
TLK's out in front of KO.
Yeah, miles out in front.
Okay, so now we've got VW as the only. VW
He's in as well.
VW's
got a time penalty.
Yes. Because he was speeding in the pit lane, wasn't he?
Speeding in the pit lane last time round, yes. So
everyone. Now up to 8th. 9th now. Hit the wall and now he's got damage.
Has he already damaged his wing?
Yeah, because in the pit lane exit. Because
oh, he has. Yeah, I had a helicopter view, so I couldn't quite see.
Well, I saw the damage bouncing on the road. So who's this? What's this rain helped? It's helped Dave 1025. It's helped Michael C.
Charlie has jumped people by staying out later. Charlie's moved up 3 places. He was 11th. Puts the lands up there.
The gap between the leaders has actually gone out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, White has had a bad pit lane stint there. Bloody Sands gets another penalty. But so far, still only the 1 retirement.
So I can't see KO having a license infringement this race, but I don't think it will need it because I think Madman should be safe.
Yeah.
Which at least is extending lead.
Callum Rose leaves the session.
But not, and now, because it's wet, Putterland's off. Dave 1025 is up to 6th now. So now, because it's wet, this has swung the Mercedes-Haas battle back into Haas's corner.
Yeah, it certainly has. Charlie, as I mentioned earlier, by staying out until DRS was disabled, has gained about 3 places in all of that.
And Force India will gain a little bit on Ferrari in the construction.
Yeah. Prensa gets 3 seconds. Speaking of Ferrari.
Because there will only be 3 points at the moment, but...
Yep. 3 points and 3 points. And there's Prenta recovering. To the track there. Yeah. Coming out of turn 1.
Super past Whiteside. Out of turn into turn 1. Whiteside's coming back.
Into 2. Up the inside. No, he's...
Yes,
no. Unfortunately for Whiteside, he put him on such a narrow line. He's now on the... Oh, Prenta's gone. Prenta's crashed it.
Where the hell is that? Turn 4.
He's miles off. Why has he managed that?
I think that is...
Was that intentional?
Going off?
Wasn't that an intentional crashing of your car? He's done well to get that far if it was a spin. Oh, that... I want to... Let's keep an eye... Let's keep an eye out on a penalty popping up there. I might just get away with it. Jay Cerise let Devil through to Lappin in the yellow flag zone. I was a little bit worried Devil might have got a penalty for passing the car on the yellows. It hasn't popped up on our screens, thankfully for him.
Oh, the final push from KO trying to get back to TLK, taking a second out of him.
KO has certainly improved his wet weather running over the last few races. We've got more yellows. We're going to see a lot of this now. As it's Matey Boy spinning. Out of 6.
Matey Boy, as soon as rain has had a complete drop like a rock.
Yep. Yeah, KO is now under 4 seconds behind TLK.
So, it's not over yet.
Matey Boy Pitts is getting as well.
I don't think VW will be too unhappy.
No, it could have been a lot better. Starting 4th, and he has had 3 spins. I think.
He had a spin on lap.
Lap 1. He had a spin lap 1, and then he had another one about lap 15 and 20 or something like that. And he's had about 2 or 3 spins this race, so he could have been. He could have been up there with sort of like the Dave 1025 area, maybe.
Yeah.
Battling for about P6. But no, he'll be happy to score points, definitely.
That battle for second, he's not done yet.
No, KO is still... He'll find it tough. TLK is no slouch in the wet. But, yeah, he is closing in. Let's see where the other battles might be. VW, I don't think, has given up on Charlie, you know. There's only 3 seconds between those two, and I think that's been coming down that gap. Is it actually start to get back up again? Just as I say that. Got more yellows. Putterland spun again.
Oh, yeah, turn 2. He has got quite a decent gap to Charlie, though.
That gap would have about half though. Yeah, that would have been. Well, yeah, well, but either of them are a lap down on him, I think. No, it would have been Matey Boy. Matey Boy's a lap down on him. Soul Man behind Putterland.
Matey Boy's the Soul Man.
More yellow. Oh, Matey Boy's crashed.
Matey Boy's gone.
Matey Boy's binned it.
Putterland's on the grass. On my screen, Putterland's on the drive. But
no, he is on.
He's on.
He is definitely on inters. He's on inters on my screen. I think this is what happens when people.
You've got that much grip on the drive in red.
I think this is what happens when someone disconnects and rejoins a lobby. You get a visual glitch with the tyres.
Oh, will Matey Boy be count? Oh, it doesn't matter because so far we've got so many drivers. It doesn't matter, but he would still be counted in the final results.
How many laps down was he? He was 2 laps. No, he wasn't. Was he? He was 2, I think. He was 2 laps down. Because he was.
The gap between KO and TLK has gone over 4 seconds again.
I think it's 3 seconds.
That's
I think
second.
I'll need to review that again, but Matey Boy was 2 laps down, so he might just have fallen foul.
It wouldn't have made a difference anyway, because
no.
he wasn't in the points.
He won't be scoring points anyway, so yeah, it won't matter. But no, I think he will be a DNF. Officially.
Yeah.
Chase 3's gets number 3.
Ooh, KO's nearly lost it.
He's pushing hard, but the gap back up to 4 seconds. Yeah, it's fluctuating between 3.8 and 4 seconds, that gap.
All of a sudden as well, VW's dropped from Charlie and is 3.5 seconds in front of Devil.
And Charlie, obviously with the mistakes from Putterland, is now less than 9 seconds. Yeah, less than 9 seconds behind Putterland. Well, it looks like it's going to stay intermediate for the rest of the race.
Yeah. Oh my god, who actually lap? Well, sounds not fun. So up to 5th is the lap down.
Yep. And then from 12th downward, they're at least 2 laps down.
Oh, hello, okay. Oh, sorry, sorry, I was the wrong one. So all of a sudden I flicked it, and of course these two are going to be the same, but KO was all of a sudden 16 behind. A bit. Oh, hang on, what's happening? But KO is now 3.5 again behind TLK.
Yeah, it's got.
The Devil's now 2.6 behind VW.
Charlie 6.8 behind Putterland. Putterland's really struggling out there. Charlie might find himself at getting another place.
Anyway, but with the amount of penalties Putterland has,
Charlie should get that anyway. I know Charlie has got a few himself, don't forget.
But VW, how many VW got?
Let's have a quick look.
This is where the maths comes out now.
So VW has got 1, 2, 3, I think it is, and the other one was is 5 second stop go.
Has Devil got one?
1, 2, 2.
Okay, so Devil might have VW then, maybe.
Yep. I think Charlie's going to pass Putterland on the tracks. The gap's coming down over 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah. Oh, KO all of a sudden 2.5 behind.
Yeah.
TLK.
TLK all of a sudden is starting to struggle.
Yeah. Seems to like the low aero tracks. Seems to be a sticking point.
Yeah.
If they're wet. Charlie 3 seconds behind.
Yeah, yeah. Pusseland's made another error then, because that was... VW gets another penalty. Oh, that could help Devil. That'll help Devil more. That battle for ninth. The two battles on track, you've got KO and TLK 3 seconds apart, Charlie and Pusseland 2.5. Well, this Devil got another penalty.
Devil got another one.
But other than that, yeah, Devil behind VW by 2 seconds. Other than that, they're all fairly spread out again.
Charlie 2 seconds behind Pusseland.
Yeah, Charlie's flying in comparison to Pusseland's. Pusseland does not like the rain at all.
No.
Because we've got yellow sector
one.
1. Who was that?
It was turn 1.
Was it white? I think it was white.
Yes, it might have been, yes.
Charlie 7/10 behind Pusseland.
Devil 8/10 behind VW.
KO still 2.5 behind TLK. 3 to go. 3 and a bit to go. Charlie's already got Pusseland. Yeah, he got a much better run out of 1. And he's just driven past him as if he weren't there. So that was easy.
More helps Haas to Burke.
Yep. Right. What can Devil do about VW? KO, I don't think KO will find enough time on TLK. You'll need TLK to make an error to recover that amount of time in 2 and a bit laps. Although it's just about to creep under 2 seconds.
But KO has a time penalty, remember?
Yep, he does.
And TLK obviously does not. TLK. Me too do not have a time penalty at all, I believe.
Yeah, they don't. They've once again kept it very, very clean.
It's 1.6.
Yep, there they are. The two are in the same shot. Looking down the very, very short straight between the two left-handers. So KO can now clearly see that pink car ahead of him.
Battle on track, but not necessarily for position.
The Devil's got within a second of VW now. So the other standout drives, Dave 1025 doing well on P6.
Yeah. VW and 9th.
VW and Devil 9th and 10th. Pusseland getting into the points after being knocked out in Q2.
Yep. Until it rained, or before it rained white, really.
Yeah, white up until the rain, and then unfortunately has fallen quite badly for him.
Fallen is not the right word, plummeted is a better one.
The Devil is now half a second behind VW.
KO 7/10. Half a second. Woo! KO spun! Very nearly spun.
Nearly, but he's lost
Very,
all that time
nearly
again.
Spun.
Back up to 1.5 seconds, that gap. Oh, Devil nearly hits the back of VW as well. And VW nearly spins it out too. This will let Devil get a run. They're side by side. Going into 4. Devil's later on the brakes. Now he's going to go off. He just about holds on and gets it done. VW's still there, but...
I think VW broke too early and Devil broke too
Oh,
late.
VW's
so
going to go around the outside this time. He's still
there,
side by side. No contact. I think there's a slight touch. Ooh. Devil gets it done.
Not even going to bother looking at that.
No. The VW should still hold on for. He's got damage still. Don't forget.
Charlie 3-second time penalty.
VW has stuck out there with his damage he got when he came out the pits. But Madman's about to cross the line. Madman's crossing the line to win the race. There he goes. Wins another round. TLK should just hold on. Assuming there's no issues out the final corner. Obviously with the penalty in mind as well, it should easily still be TLK second and then KO third.
Yep.
Does indeed.
Michael C should be fourth.
Yep.
Oh, VW hasn't given up on
Devil yet.
Devil.
Don't think he'll have enough though, because he can't. Putland gets another 3 seconds just to.
Oh, this could be interesting for 8th, 9th and 10th.
Yeah, Devil could actually sneak another position there.
Once he crossed the line. Oh, wait for
J19. But yeah, Devil could sneak another position, you know, because Putland's got that many penalties.
Now the way for 8th, 9th. Putland's already crossed the line. Devil's about to cross the line now.
No, that doesn't improve. Oh, another good race to commentate it on.
It's almost like they actually know we're commentating.
But Madman extends his lead.
Yes,
once more.
To KO by another 10 points.
10 points.
Forcing it close to Ferrari by 3 points in the constructors.
And has to get another good haul of points.
Yes, has to overtake Mercedes with the constructors.
Right, let's get confirmation on these penalties then. So, Madman TLK none. Charlie will get a license point. He got 4.
Putland's had.
He got 5, so he'll get a point. Now
Devil
V-Double.
had 1, so he'll have a point.
Devil. Oh yeah, Devil got 3. He'll have a point. VW. 5 that'll be. So that's 20 seconds. So it'll be 15 seconds as corner cuts, and then 1 as a 5-second stop go, which doesn't actually apply.
That's a point.
So that'll be a point for VW. And anyone else? Callum, I think. Blood and Sands gets 2. He got 6. Jace 3's got 9. Jace 3 gets 3.
Callum Rose got 8.
Callum Rose just avoids a 3rd point, so he gets 2 as well. But Jace 3's coming out like that with the most penalty points, I'm afraid. Getting 3. Just scroll back up so we get all that for working that out on the league table. And fastest lap was
TLK.
J19 by 300 better than TLK.
Wasn't much in it then.
No, wasn't much in it, but yeah, J19 comes out of that with the fastest lap. As I accidentally unplugged my microphone.
That's always helpful.
Yeah. Right, so that was the round 9 of the F2 League. And again, very closely fought, and it's still very difficult to judge and work out where this title will go. Madman's still looking strong, but he can't shake off KO, or in theory TLK. TLK sort of just about staying in touch.
Yeah.
TLK does need a...
I think Madman's got the consistency, but KO's got the speed.
Yeah. But the next Formula 1 action you'll see will be next Sunday. F1 League have their go at Austria. But before that, there should be the Renault RS Cup in Project Cars 2 tomorrow night.
Yep.
And the GT Sport League will have another go on Thursday after that did not actually go ahead on Thursday due to the lack of people showing up. So hopefully round 1 will actually go ahead. But in terms of commentary for myself and SH, you'll catch us in 2 weeks' time when we commentate on F2 at Silverstone, which I think always provides some entertaining racing just due to the speed and potential weather. Again, Silverstone can always chuck up. So thank you for watching us, and we'll catch you all soon. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks.